Deh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Febriani, and today I would like to present a research about factors affecting second language acquisition among boarding school students. Let's come to introduction first. Second language acquisition is a process of a students acquiring their second language after their native language. Second language acquisition is influenced by two factors, the intellectual process and mother tongue. And children tend to acquire a second language better than adults due to psychological factors. So this article discusses factors affecting second language acquisition among boarding school students, revealing that language learning can significantly impact language development even at advanced age. So, the objective of this research is to discover factors affecting second language acquisition among boarding school students. And let's jump to research questions. There are two research questions. The first one is how do boarding school students acquire their second language? Explication or inductions. And the next one, how does mother tongue helps boarding school students to acquire a second language? The methodologies of this research use five boarding school students from one of the boarding school in Peninsular Malaysia as a sample, located at Kelantan, were selected as a participant of this study. Five of them were female and currently on their secondary. And the materials and instrument, the research use a semi-structured interview to collect information to students that have a sample. The next one is the result and discussions. Data collected from the study shows that five boarding school students acquire a second language through explications. The first factors is the intellectual process that has been discovered to be the significant factor contributing to second language acquisitions. Comes to the results. The result ones for answer the question number 1. Based on the findings, generally, all the students acquire a second language through explications, except for student E. Explication refers to how second language acquisition is met through the explaining process to the learner. And the next result 2, to answer the question number 2, based on the findings from the semi-structured interview, the interviewers has faced difficulties in switching from their mother tongue to their second language. So, from the previous material before, we can conclude that many factors affect second language acquisition among the student schools, but only two factors have been discussed in the study. Both of the method are intellectual processing and mother tongue. Intellectual processing that requires both the explication and induction process, and mother tongue, which affect students' articulatory speech, can make a massive difference toward successful learning. These factors influence boarding school students acquiring a second language, as the factors play a crucial role in determining the student learning ability. It can be seen that boarding school students' success in acquiring a second language depends on the factors that affect them in terms of intellectual processing and mother tongue. As generally known, learning itself is a process of an individual to gain skills and knowledge for themselves. To acquire a second language, students should have received second language input since they are young and fully occupied by the two essential psychological factors. So I think that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.